Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Lori. I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark and on eBay. I am in the middle of a massive liquidation for my reselling business. I've been doing this for 6 years and I'm just ready to start over. We are closing in on our very first month of the sale. Today is October 7th. I started this on September 11th. I have a lot of numbers to report to you. I'm going to save all of my statistics and sale numbers and all that stuff for the end. We are of course going to pull some sales. I'm going to show you a sampling of what's been selling. I cannot show you everything. You can always go to my Poshmark closet and search sold and you can see what items have sold in the past month. But today we also went thrifting, which is so exciting. In today's video, I'm going to show you a lot of items that I left behind and the few items that I decided to take home with me and why from SAVERS. So a little ship with me, a little thrift with me, a very quick haul, and then some stats on my liquidation sale. We are still doing 50% off. I'm traveling this week. We're going to start 60% off next week. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell you all about it. Stay tuned till the end. Subscribe if you want to follow along with me. I'm uploading weekly stats on my sale as well as new items that I'm bringing into my inventory. And they have to be very special now to come home with me. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let's jump into it. Hello everybody, it is Friday morning and I am pulling more of my 50% off sales. This Celtic sweatshirt sold to a customer on Poshmark for $20. That was half off. Next up is a bundle that sold to my good friend Stephanie. Hi Steph, I didn't even realize this was your sale until I was like getting ready to pull stuff. This is a good friend of mine who I worked with at American Girl. I was wondering why she sent me such a generous offer. Thank you, Stephanie. She did get a pre-owned item and a new with tag item. So this Ralph Lauren button-down shirt she got. So I think the bundle itself was priced at $95 or $93 and she sent me a $67 offer. So this is heading out, and then she got a St. Bart new with tag maxi or midi skirt, which is really beautiful. I just have to figure out which bin it's in. Hold on. All right, here it is. This is a St. Bart new with tag item. The retail on this is $159. And she bundled that with this awesome Ralph Lauren button down for $67. Thank you, Steph. Okay, another new with tag item. I had to pull these out and make sure the tag was still here. These are some loft denim leopard pattern jeans. I think I had them listed, I don't know, like maybe $34, and somebody sent me a $24 offer, and I was happy with that. I've had these for a while. I think pattern denim is a slow mover, but someone got a great deal on this. The retail is $79.50 and they paid $24. Next up is just a basic pair of Nike sweatpants, which I think are right here. No, that looks like a sweatshirt. I need two hands. They were right on top. I think I had these listed for $22 and someone sent me a $15 offer, which was nice. It wasn't even half off. These were Rocco's, I'm pretty sure. So $15 and they are heading out. Lumpy, what's in that bag? That smells so good. Okay, it is now 5 o'clock. I have been so lazy all day. I have about 5 sales that I pulled this morning that are going out, but we have over $700 in sales today. I sent out offers to likers with Posher VA, 50% off, no discounted shipping, pre-owned items only, and we got a lot of sales. I have a couple highlights to show you, so I'm gonna flip the camera. This was actually an eBay sale. This was the Gretchen Scott dress. This is a really popular dress and style. It's like the ruffle neck. Sorry, lighting's kind of crazy. This sold for $78 or $79 on eBay. I sent out offers to watchers. I had it listed at $118. This is like a short sleeve sweatshirt, Nike dry fit, sold for $17. Again, these are all half off. This is a Bagolini, sold for $12, half off number. This right here is a Rick Owens dress that I have had for a while. I remember being so beside myself excited when I found it because it was very difficult to find the label. In fact, I'm probably not going to be able to find it right now. This is like a fold over neckline. You know what? I'm just going to post a picture so I can show you. I had this listed at $390. I think it's like an $800 dress. So even half off. So for $192, I paid $5. So this was fantastic. I bought this at a store. It was a designer thrifted outlet store. So it was the outlet store for a thrift store. Is that my tag right there? Maybe. You can barely see it. Anyways, I had to do a lot of research on this, but I'm so happy, $192. Also, last week I sold the YSL belt that I was so attached to for $270. So sales been great. Thank you guys so much. I have so many more things to pull, but I have to make it to the post office before they close. This is a really cute leather bag. I like the little reindeer. The brand is Ashwood, and it's leather. It's got a crossbody, feet. Nice zipper here. I really like it, but the comps are not great considering I'm in the middle of a liquidation. But I will leave this up for somebody here. It's a great deal. It's $12.99, but it's got that crossbody. I found these two Eileen Fisher 3X sweaters. They're vintage. They're both made in Hong Kong. Oh, this one says made in China. $8.99, and the size is right. I'm just gonna check them out closely because I love getting Eileen Fisher in larger sizes, and I do have a 20% off coupon, so that's great. And then I found this Irish knit sweater. These always do really well, but there's no tags, so I have to, could be handmade. I used to get so excited to find Stella McCartney in Adidas, and now, unless it's a really good price or something very current, I usually leave it behind, which is too bad. This would have been amazing 4 years ago. Also leaving this Athleta behind, $8.99. Just the skinny legs aren't doing as well lately. I have so many. Here's an athletic brand I recently picked up with a similar band. I'm just not sure about this color. And they are priced at $5.49. That's not bad. I think this is a really cool pickup from the brand Fat Face. It is new with tag, extra, extra large for men. Looks like the original price was $85. I'll get it for $9. If I can flip it for $40 or $50, that'd be awesome. Okay, this is a really pretty J. Crew, 100% cashmere, size large. Gotta get this listed right away, but it's from 2022, so I really like it. Of course, everything's expensive here, but I think I'm gonna get it. Okay, this one is tempting. It's Rag & Bone. This is not a style I would pick, but it's new with tag, Rag & Bone. But they're corduroys and they're patterned and they're skinny jeans. So, and I was actually thinking that I was not going to get this Equipment Femme, but I realized it was cashmere, and then I looked at the comps and they're really good and the condition looks beautiful. So I guess it's a big sweater day here at Savers. Sadly, a big stain because it was the right size. I am really just putting a lot of stuff back. It's such a different experience thrifting when I'm getting rid of things, you know. I'm putting things back that are going to be work. I'm putting things back that I'm just not excited about. And that's a lot. I'm putting a lot of stuff back. I should get going because I have a lot of things to ship. We have more sales coming in at home. These Adidas are brand new, and I love the maroon color, and they happen to be my size. So, priced at $13.99. I might grab these. This is a very, very fake Louis Vuitton on the go. I own that in black. All right, welcome back. It has been a few days. It is a super gloomy Monday morning, and I'm not sad about it. I have my coffee. Tina and I just finished packing up, I don't know, maybe 35 orders. It's been crazy. I will give you some stats at the end of this video. We are still doing the 50% off, and it is going really well. So thank you to anybody who has participated. So I went to Savers, as you saw. It wasn't a bad trip. I was there for probably 2 hours, And in the end, I put back so many things. I saw some Adidas sneakers that looked really amazing and cute, and they were my size. I just don't need them. I let them go back on the shelf. I found a bunch of Eileen Fisher and Flax items that had just been donated. And initially, Tina just came upstairs and Lumpy's excited. Initially, I was really excited because those are two brands that, you know, kind of excite me sometimes. Flax, however, has been sitting a little bit longer for me. They felt very summery. The Eileen Fisher, I maybe should have grabbed the gray one because it was a nice cozy material, but it needed a little sweater shaving. And in the end, I really just decided to take home the sure things, the home runs, the things that I was really excited to come home with, the things that looked like new, the brands that I knew I could rely on. And that ended up being just 3 items. For those of you who may have just clicked on this video and don't know why I'm really shopping light, it's because I'm in the middle of a liquidation. Oh, hey Lumpy, what's going on, handsome? He gets so excited when we ship things. He's now discovered the little snappy pop things that you use when you package glassware, and he just sits there and he pops them until we retrieve it from him. I have some Milk-Bone spooky biscuits right here that I lure him away with. Do you want a spooky biscuit? You want a spooky biscuit? There you go. You want it? If I wasn't in the middle of a liquidation, a lot of those items that you saw would have come home with me. I was looking for things that would not take up a lot of space, that were in season, that were in excellent condition, that have really good comps, that were new with tag. These are the things that in the end I decided to take home with me. So let me know in the comments if you think I'm crazy for leaving some of the stuff that I left behind at Savers. Plus, as you know, Savers prices are high. I did have a 20% off coupon, so these 3 items cost me $24 because some of them were priced up. So let's start with this Equipment Femme snakeskin sweater. Now in the video, I haven't edited my thrift with me portion, but I feel like I said something like, this is a brand that I used to get really excited about, and I thought I was going to leave this behind until I looked at comps, and many of the comps were like $45 to $55, and that was enough for me to be excited to take it home, which means if I price it around $58 or $62, even with my 50% off liquidation sale, it would still be a $30 sale, and I can bring some fresh new items to my closet. As I'm selling stuff, I've been, you know, pulling from my drafts. As I mentioned in last week's video, we had a ton of shoes that were in inventory but unlisted. So you're gonna see a lot of new shoes and boots hit my closet as new items, and then they're going to be part of the discount immediately, especially to people on YouTube. If it's a new item and someone likes it and they don't mention that they're a YouTube viewer, or you know, they want to participate in the liquidation sale, I might start with a 30% off offer to them, or 20%, and then within a few days, if a couple more people like it, I'll probably offer that 50%. But in general, if you are from YouTube and you see these and you're interested in them, let me know. I was really excited about this sweater. I was excited about this sweater despite the expensive price tag. They tend to really mark up J. Crew at the store, $11.99 for a sweater. But it is 100% cashmere, and it was a more recent season. I always look at the tag to see what the date is on J. Crew, Banana Republic, Gap, Madewell, just to name a few. They usually have the date on there for you. So this is from summer of 22, 100% cashmere. It's only 2 seasons old, 2.5 seasons, and it was orange and a size large and in beautiful conditions. That's another thing that I look for to see if something's been washed, or, I mean, if you look at this J. Crew tag, it looks like this has never been washed, and the sweater doesn't have a single pill on it. It's absolutely beautiful. Great pumpkin color. Sorry, it's appearing maybe even a little darker because of how dark it is in this room. There are stock photos on this. It is 100% cashmere. It's a size large. It's in excellent condition. So I was excited. The comps were great on this as well. So I went for it. I don't think the comps were as strong as the Equipment Femme, but I really liked it, and I'm hoping to sell it this month, or even in November. The orange cashmere would be great for Thanksgiving. This is a brand new with tag fat face, kind of like a rugby quarter zip pullover for men. So the original price is $85, 85 US, and then it looks like it was marked down to $60. And then they had it priced at $10.99. I had 20% off. So like $9 and change. This is a really great shirt. I'm gonna stand up for this. It's big. It's a pullover, navy blue and like a salmon color. And it's this really hardy cotton. Just really well made. This brand for me is a little hit or miss, but I feel more confident with this because it is new with tag. It looks like a current item. It's the Airlie, 100% sustainably sourced, A-I-R-L-I-E. It's a double XL, so also a great size. So I may start this depending on the comps. I didn't look up comps on this, but the price tag on it is $85. It's marked down to $60. I may start it at $75. I am going to start discounting my new with tag items for those of you following the sale. It's been only on pre-owned items, although I've been sending lots of offers on new with tag items as well, but I did look in my Poshmark closet and discovered I have 249 items that are new with tag. I wasn't sure how many items were getting excluded from the sale by only doing pre-owned items. So that was information that was really good for me to know. So I think I'm gonna go in and just individually send out offers on those items. What's happening now is as we get deeper into my inventory, I'm discovering trends that are emerging. Like I've been selling a lot of belts lately. Shoes have been really going because I think shoes are something that really hold their value. So as a reseller, if you can find good shoes, great brands in great conditions, great quality leather, you can really get a lot of money as a return on shoes. So they tend to be priced a little bit higher. I price my shoes a little bit higher, obviously depending on the condition and the brand and season and all that stuff. But once they start getting marked down, like a lot of the shoes that went out today, new without tag, Ugg boots, classic Ugg boots in a size 6 for $55. LL Bean duck boots sold in a bundle. Tory Burch, not like the basic Tory Burch flats that you see all the time. These were really beautiful nude leather ballet flat that was also part of the 50% off sale. So a lot of those brands that you recognize and seek out, in a lot of cases popular brands, are really moving with this sale. These are the only 3 items that I took home from Savers, and I'm very excited about these 3. They're gonna be very easy to photograph. I found a couple more items in my own closet that I'm adding to inventory, but it's been very slow. Like I have not like thrifted in the traditional sense since the sale started, like anything hardcore where I came home with like 10 or 15 items, and I started on September 11th. So let's start with some stats and where the state of the sale is today. We just wrapped up all the shipping that's going to happen today, so I want to just take a minute, look at my computer, and we're going to talk a little bit about the stats. Sorry, my hair is a mess today. I'm a little bit of a mess today, but I just wanted to get this info out to you. Okay, so since we started the sale, today is October 7th, so we're 4 days shy of our 1 month mark since we started. And remember, my goal was to sell 100 items per week. So I'm feeling really good because we have actually exceeded that goal, which I did not honestly expect to do. I thought that was kind of aiming a little high, but I'm really happy with how things are going. So let's just talk about the month of October because we are 1 week in today. So in 1 week on Poshmark, I have sold 121 listings, 121 listings. There's typically a spike in sales when I do a video because I don't know if more people are just discovering the sale or ready to shop. I haven't dropped the sale yet to 60%. And the reason I'm not dropping it today is because I'm going out of town for the week and I just won't be here to ship. And I just feel like, I have to be here because it's been constant, and you can see why here. So $871 that first day of sales. Listings sold, we sold 35 items that day. Back to sales, then it goes off a little bit, 188, 161. This second spike here was a result of me doing offers to likers through Posher VA. So I sent out offers on all pre-owned items for 50% off with Posher VA. That actually resulted in higher sales than when I did the announcement here on YouTube. And this is also why I wasn't ready to go down to 60% yet, because I knew I hadn't sent out offers to likers on Posher VA. If I come over here to Posher VA, you can go to actions, send bulk offers, and I made this like 50%. I did not do discounted shipping, so I did no discount. I did it on everything. And then I think I made this $5. So I at least made $5. And I think I did exclude items just for Posher VA for 14 days. So anything I had listed in 14 days, but I have since sent offers out. I also excluded new with tag items and then start. And then it sends out offers to all of the listings that apply to those specifics. And that resulted in 973. The next day was 364 because it's about 24. It is 24 hours that that offer stands. Some people made counter offers and whatnot. And then yesterday, this is this morning, I think. So this is yesterday, the 6th, 232. So it kind of dies off as the sale gets offered. But this has basically been 1 week of 50% off. So I did $2,842 in sales on 121 listings. Some snarky person left a message that said, "Oh, I get it. Your strategy is you give away your stuff for free. How brilliant." Or you give away your stuff for nothing. How brilliant. I think I left that comment because that one made me laugh. But let's just see how much I'm actually making on average. Okay, so let's go over to a calculator. So 2842 is how much I made in sales divided by, what did I say, 121? So 2842 divided by 121 listings equals, so this is my average selling price, $23.49. $23.49. That is 50% off. So as you know, I don't try to buy a lot of items that are gonna sell for under $20. Like when I am thrifting, I either want something to sell fast, if it's between $20 and $30, or I want it to sell for like $35 or more, if it's going to be something that I might have to hold on to for a while. So even with the 50% off discount, my average selling price is $23.48. I did have a couple sales come through that were full price, like these Kate Spade heels sold for $55. I did have some new with tag items included in bundles that I let them go for a really good price just because I wanted to move some stuff and so on. But overall, I am really happy with how this is going. So here is my current year so far. So last month when the sale started, $6,759 in sales, and we sold 270 items. When the sale started, I had been at 13 items sold. So we sold over 255 items after the sale started, and now we're at 121 plus what I've sold on eBay. So in total, I have sold 405 items since the sale started. If we go to Posh Stats, when I started the sale, I was at 1,577 items. Now I'm at 1,172 items. This to me is really exciting. It's over 400 items sold, and it just tells me that we are on track. So one more week at 50%, because I'm going out of town, because we are still going through bins, we're delisting, we're relisting, we're finding all sorts of interesting things. And then next week when I get back, or if I have the energy when I get back on Friday, I'm taking my mom to New York for her 75th birthday. We're gonna go visit Anthony in Hoboken. If I have something to report back, I will do a video and we will launch 60% off on Friday of this upcoming week. So Friday the 11th or 12th. Otherwise, I will get a video up for Monday, Sunday or Monday, and we'll launch it next week. So I am going to go through and send out offers on my new with tag items this week. Also, when I was looking for a pair of pants, 2 pairs of pants I could not find. They were listed in a tote scan bin, you know, my QR code that didn't exist. I looked everywhere. I could not find that bin. And then I saw this bin that had a bunch of pants in it. So I opened it up and there were the 2 pairs of pants. There's a pair of current Elliott leather suede pants that sold for $60. That was the half off, or maybe that was even a little more than half off. I took an offer on those. And then there was a pair of Ralph Lauren pants that were in there that were part of a bundle. But there was a different SKU on that bin. So the SKU that I was looking for didn't exist. But then this morning when Tina came and I was telling her about it, she noticed that there was a Post-it note and it was handwritten on the SKU that was actually what the pants were. So I don't know how 2 SKUs ended up in this one bin. Somehow that got confused. So we're gonna go through that whole bin today and make sure everything is recorded in the proper SKU number. So we're finding all sorts of things. I think one of the biggest struggles with finding inventory has been on multi-quantity items. Vendoo does have a multi-quantity setting, but when you sell something, if you have 5 of that same item, you need to go in and manually say, like, just press a subtraction. So deduct 1 from your inventory. Vendoo also didn't have multi-quantity for the entire time that I've had Vendoo. So I've had a couple things where I've oversold multi-quantity items. So if that happened to you, I am so sorry. But other than that, it's been pretty good retrieving stuff. We've had a couple things that don't exist, or they sold on eBay in 2021 and I never delisted before Vendoo had auto delist and relist. And Vendoo has just come so far. This is not a sponsored video today, but it's so incredible for people who are signing up for Vendoo now because they just keep improving. So the last video I did, they now have like average selling price for items on eBay and average list price for popular items. So once you put your keywords in the title, that will pop up. And now they're also rolling out offers to likers. So that's gonna be an interesting transition for me if I decide to use Vendoo instead of Posher VA, because Posher VA has always been such a good system for me. But I will say it will be nice if I had it all together. I just have to see actually which system works best for me. But anyways, I try to save the stats till the end of the video so people who are interested in just seeing the thrift with me or seeing me pull sales, they don't have to stick around for all this. But if you are a reseller or you're just genuinely interested in how my liquidation is going, I think that this information is valuable. I've heard from so many of you who have told me that you too struggle with having too much inventory, wanting to pare down your inventory, have a more streamlined business, and I just want to show you how things are going. It's so encouraging that we've moved so much so fast. However, I was just walking around downstairs with Tina today, and I walked around a lot in the basement with Jay over the weekend. My bins are still full. I have like probably 3 or 4 bins that I think we could like empty out and condense and put in other bins, and then start, you know, moving inventory around so that I don't have stuff in every corner. I want everything to just be in the towers and the bins, not on tables, not in IKEA towers, not in like little hokey bins that we've created just to make more space. I still have a long way to go. I still have over 1,100 items. And there's also a part of me, if I'm being really honest, that I'm nervous to start going to 60 and 70%. As it is, I've stalled a little bit with 50%, and I don't know if subconsciously it's because I'm just like, oh God, 60%, you know, 70%, but I know I have to get there. There's also something about when I offer it that I feel better about it than when people are sending me like really lowball offers. It still stings a little bit, and I don't take it personally for the most part, but sometimes I'm like, I'm not selling it for that yet. It's a process, and I think it's been good that I've been ratcheting up week by week, because every week I have to just let go a little more and let go a little more. So it's been good. Anyway, enough babbling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to follow along. It really helps my channel out. Hit the like if you enjoyed today's video, and stick around because, you know, more sales to come. I will be going thrifting again, I promise, if you're missing my Thrift With Me's. What is happening now is you're going to see more Thrift With Me's where I'm showing you more items that I'm leaving behind than actually taking home with me. And hopefully that is valuable too. Just because I'm leaving stuff behind doesn't mean you can't make money on the stuff that I'm leaving. Like, I know for sure those Eileen Fisher and those flax pieces would have done well eventually. I just did not want to take them home with me. They were bulky. They needed some love, like sweater shaving. I'm trying to be good with my time. I'm trying to be lean on my inventory. So that's why I left them behind. But you'll know my thought process, whether you think it's a good decision or a bad decision. You'll know where I'm coming from. So thank you guys so much. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye-bye.